What what is going on, people? Today I'm jumping right into it. We got Louverture. Everybody wants to know what's going on with Louverture. Already did the first video going through what's this project, and it's been a lot of changes made that a lot of people don't understand, a lot of people not liking, but a lot of people are optimistic because with all these ring forks folding, you gotta understand what's going on. So even the website, the front page is still basically built or a replica of Ring. Look at it. Look at it. What do y'all see? A galactic kind of ring type of figure. It's supposed to be the next step up, and they try to separate themselves from Ring. So it's a opening of your yields across different chains empowered by nodes. Nodes, again, we already know what's going on with the concept of the nodes, but it's cool. I'm still liking the concept. I feel uh, if somebody can get a decent protocol in place, it would make a lot of sense. So all right, we're gonna go past that. As you see, few things change, a few things hadn't. They now offer funding as well. We want to help you build the future through our venture capital. This is why we are accepting applications to help projects with funding. I like that. You get what I'm saying? Because they're trying to show you that they're here for the long run. That being said, let's just tap right into the app and then see what do we mean uh, by what's going on with Ring. I will hit the launch, but I'll keep that. I'll keep that. I got a window open already. So okay, once we get into there, you attach your wallet. Of course, as I said in the first video, this is a project of Avalanche. This platform is on Avalanche. You actually, and I'm not trying to get into the Discord. Why y'all want me in the Discord so bad? Um, they automatically try to keep linking me, but I already detached myself on my laptop. I don't do Discords um, from my laptop. All right, so we're gonna go right here. You'll see all my nodes. I've been had nodes for quite some time. Rewards aren't too crazy because of the price went down. I actually bought at the highest peak you possibly could buy. Of course, if you bought now, you would have a lot more than me. But that's because I came trading at a vendetta. Of course, I left about 100 and something thousand LVT out on purpose, so when I catch the next peak, I could actually get my ROI a lot quicker. I did buy the dip, and that's what I mean by telling guys they should have trading strategies. I bought the dip again, and I am up zero point 0.5 AVAX. You get what I'm saying? Which probably is about $60 right now. We're gonna look at what Louverture is doing in the market today, and we can see if you look right there, we 74% up. But you could also see this morning, if you got in at the bottom, you beyond 10x. Y'all pull one of my moves. You get what I'm saying? And if you got in right here, you can say free Willy. You get what I'm free Willy. That being said, let's just dig into things a little bit more. The trading value, we got high trading. Everybody's trying to get in. Price change up by 74%. And Louverture again, we can look at one Louverture right now is worth 0.0054. It is still a good project to get in, but I can't say that because though it's so cheap, this is volatile. You only need 100 nodes. If you look at, and I'm not gonna go to the white paper and all that because if you watched the first video, you probably got all that already. So you see, we only need 100 node, 100 LVT to create a node, and your node automatically was earning 7%. Now they've changed that, and now if you got a node, you're now only earning 15% a month, which is still good because when they broke down the math, as I wanted to keep. Yeah, there you go. When you break down the math, enter the gateway of DeFi through the yield producing nodes and generate up to 890% APY. That's still pretty good. That is great for a node. But keep in mind what's been happening with a lot of these DeFi projects, with their nodes. They hadn't been actual nodes. They've been supposed to be yield processing. So that's what they're verifying. There, you putting your money in there, and they're making the investment for you. Let's go to the Louverture Twitter, y'all. Everybody's pretty hyped about the project. There's so much hype about the project because whoever thought you'd only need 100 or anything to create a node, and 100 or something would have been as little as $2. So at one point, one node only costs $2 to make. But why would you make a $2 note and you don't earn anything but 7% on a day? You would take that's $7. I'm sorry, I dropped my phone, but that's $7. And that's that. I mean, 7 cents on a dollar, so that's 14 cents a day. Now they actually changed that as well. Sustainability is the name of the game. The reason they say that, I'm gonna go right there, is a knife and DeFi Omega under that whatever they try to tag somebody in it. But LVT, a lot of people was mad at LVT, and you got to understand why they did that. They try to make things a lot more sustainable. You gotta. Are you looking for funding? Apply on Louverture. A lot of people now are starting to get in because they see people are taking this. They see Louverture taking their project pretty serious. What do I think is going to happen for this project? The odds aren't in their favor. This ain't the Hunger Games, but it's starting to look like the Hunger Games on DeFi. And if this project goes down, or a lot of these projects continue to trend in the same way, because whoever thought Meta Islands would happen with Meta Islands? A lot of these DeFi protocols that are creating nodes are crashing, y'all. So I want y'all to understand the risk. And I have and to an extent, I 5x'd, but I'm gonna call it 3x because I did take a little bit of a hit when I bought in at the peak. So I did 3x off this project, but that's not to say that you would 3x too. Like I try to tell people with Soldier Nodes, I 12x'd on Soldier Nodes. That's not to say that you will too. Then I need y'all to understand that I keep my Dior on, and what I mean by Dior is I do my own research. Y'all gotta do your own research. Put the Dior on, man. I'm already foreign. Now, when I did this first video, I tried to put y'all on, and I said, hey, you might want to buy if they dip a little bit, and it dipped. I didn't think it was going to dip as hard as it dipped, because I probably would have waited, but, I got my money back already. Like I say, I 3x'd. I look at the charts, and what do I think is going to happen with this project? Do I think it's going to do the exact same thing as Ring? Maybe not. Do I feel like there's an odds for longevity into this project? To an extent. I do feel like it has a lot of room to cave. It has a lot of room to cave. You get in right now, assess the risk. Fully diluted market cap. Look at what we got, guys. Like it has a lot. It has a lot of room to cave. 5M's, it may seem like a lot, but it has a lot of room to cave. Trust me, that can happen overnight. I put more money. This is a decent dip. This is a decent dip. Yesterday, we were up, I think, 200 and something percent. We also found out more because if you was actually in a lot of the Louverture, they was posting stuff. You'll find out that somehow Meta Islands and Ring was supposedly they found the wallet address moving millions of dollars. To an extent, they moving like a lot of money from one place to another. Where all the liquidity was. So, I mean, like, you got to do your own homework. It's people that are doing this. They going through the blockchains. They looking at the wallet address, and they want to look. They want to know what's going on. LVT is, as I said on the last video, they had a substantially big wallet. They had a really big wallet attached to this platform, and for me, it throws a red flag, because how could somebody have so much power? There was a particular wallet, in fact, that was holding like 40% of all LVTs, and that means a lot because you got some people with millions and millions of LVT right now. So if there's one wallet holding 40%, that's a red flag usually in a lot of these programs. I want to say LVT, and I'm saying these projects are getting more and more sophisticated. I want to say the LVT, it could easily happen with them as well, because as more and more people pull rugs, it get more sophisticated because they got to go to the extent to show you that they're not like the other people. So more factors might play and more variables might come into place. So we taking all that into consideration with this project. I myself have 13 nodes. I am invested. Am I crazy bullish on it? No, I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna go in the safe and go and take 20 grand out and be like, put this in the bank. Let me get this over here to my Avalanche. No, it is good to get in because just imagine an aspect that people talking on the Discord. If it hits $1, I don't. Can it hit $1? No, it's not possible. I'm not gonna go into why it's not possible, but do your homework. It's not possible it go to $1 anytime soon. It's not possible it goes to $30 anytime soon. It would be a long-term process. But yield processing nodes, I want to see some of these projects follow through with what they telling the people. I'm gonna go to the Twitter and let's see what they Twitter and I do like the fact they are interacting with the community. But then again, look at how Ring interacted with the community. Look at how Metaverse Islands. Look at a lot of these projects. GG is supposed to be transferring to the BSC, and a lot of these platforms now are trying to get away from where they originally started because they think that they found the answer. Well, I like the latter projects because as you get closer and you get deeper on, like I said with SLD to an extent, I was like, well, I'm thinking that, yeah, they're more secure because everybody else claimed to have gotten hacked around the same exact time, so it made sense. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, what if some of the same people, and they blame it on the French? I'm not sure if it was a French person or whoever it is. I have been following things. Some things I kind of looked at and I watched a few videos on like how they talk and stuff like that. And I'm trying to just go back to a lot of the devs and try to compare stuff. I'm weird like that. I get bored and I'm like, you know what? Let me, on Saturday night, I was 3xing while most people was at the club or doing whatever y'all was doing. But I'm really like where this project is going. I do feel like it's just as vulnerable as the other Ring projects. Like Ring just dropped xring, and I just invested in xring just for the hell of it, just to make a video to give to y'all guys. I invested in xring. Yes, I bought it as soon as they dropped it. Do I care if I lost the money? No, because I assess my risk. I do care if I lost the money. Of course, that could have been 2 AVAX that could have went somewhere else. But I'm not gonna say that I don't care that I lost the money. I assess my risk, and I know that what I can stand and what I can't. I know that the probability is a lot higher of the xring going, to a certain extent rather than me losing it. And if I lose it, I still pull out. I'll still be able to get my xring because at the time that I bought it. But I'm not on xring. I'm on Louverture, and we looking at what's going on. What's going on in this particular platform. I do like. Wait, this is enough to make a grown man cry. A lot of people are making money on this. A lot of people. This guy's it hit 1 cent. You got to think some people bought this. It was so many zeros ahead. This thing started off really, really small. It started off smaller than Soldier, way smaller than Ring. I mean, this was little, man. This was incredibly little. And I mean, it's been sliding through the roof. I made this video thinking, people try to look into it. A few people did, and they reached out like, hey man, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty much a good deal. I really liked the video. I'm looking into the project myself. Enjoy at least 180% APR, lifetime rewards. Everybody's saying lifetime, but here on DeFi, lifetime is starting to seem like a matter of is becoming an email. Like a lifetime could be 16 hours. It's just whatever the lifetime of these projects is. Play at your own risk. DeFi nodes are a lot more higher risk. Don't throw all your money in here and assess your risk. Do your own homework, but assess your risk. I already went through this in the first video. Like I said, this was the large wallet holding all of the money. LVT is and they say wallet, look, pool wallet, 70% of LVT tokens. The 50% wallet, the reserve is a 50% wallet. Now look, it's 50. Guys, when I did the first video, it was 40. So do your own homework. What do I think will happen with Louverture? Price predictions. What do I think the potential of this project? What do I feel like this project can go? I think that one of these DeFi nodes have to defy gravity because they know that they will lose traction. And a ring fork is no longer. They don't want to be called by a ring fork. I wish I could have found the post because they start talking crap. Ever since Ring went down, they kind of talk cap. They talk crap about comparing things. On this note, I can go to bed. Thank you, Louverture, LVT, Strong, Ring, Thor, Power, Gala. Come on, you can't even compare this to Gala. You can't compare this to Power. You can't compare this to Strong. Ring and Thor maybe, but just keep in mind that these DeFi projects are a lot more volatile. I like to invest in percentages. If I do invest 50% or 75% of what I had in mind to invest, what I do is I separate it. Half will become nodes, and the remainder, a third of my wallet, would be left out, so I could retain my profit off top. Bad way to look into a project you thinking about long term, but with a lot of these new projects, you got to treat it like that. Now, if you want the other 50%, you can take that third of the profit and still have the same amount of nodes. You just won't be getting reoccurring interest. You won't be able to compound that as you would with that third that you did create a node with. And it has potential, but I want to say that your risk are higher than the reward. The highest this project has hit, and let's go to the 7th day. This project barely just came out. I made a video probably 2 days after the project came out. This system is just as vulnerable as everybody else. How do we know this wasn't a ploy? How do we know this wasn't set up? How do we know what's going on with this? I actually bought in. This was at 1 cent. That was 7 days ago. Let's go to the month on the chart, y'all. And right here, that was our ATH, our all-time high, and that was 3 cents. I bought in at 3 cents. And that was an all-time high. How do we know that? And I can't say this part here was a well. I was looking at it. But what about here? And then it came back up here. And of course, like, keep in mind, a lot of these projects are getting more and more sophisticated. Louverture, is it real? It may be, because somebody got to break the chain with all these DeFi protocols. It does seem like they are putting forth initiative, but what's going on? Like, what is the possibilities of them? And I'm here just to state the facts, not the obvious, but the facts. This was a big thing they doing, but I'm not seeing any applications approved yet. So till then, that's when I'll decide whether I want to ape in a little more. A lot of these people, empty promises doesn't matter. This community, the developers, the people behind the scene aren't docked. There's no audit. Of course, this is a fairly new project. I'm not expecting none of that right away because it is in its alpha stages. It is. It is just now cranking up. Those are a lot of nodes for a project just starting out. But you got to keep in mind, a node only takes $2 to crank up. Granted, I don't have any $2 nodes, but a node only costs us $2. What I found out in this project, that if you do want to ape in and get you some nodes, the least matters. So, the most, putting more in one node matters because then you pay less gas fees. Though it is Avalanche Network, you are talking pennies. And look, I'm only earning 55 cents daily income. How could that hurt me? Nearly about 20,000. I'll keep compounding. I'll end up having probably 100,000 in no time. I'll keep compounding. See what happens with the project. I'm in it. I've already made my money out. And then if y'all got any advice or y'all got any questions for me, how do I end up making 3x, 5x, 10x's, and I still have my money in? And how do I do that? And what would be a good strategy for this particular protocol? Y'all reach out, or y'all got any advice for me or any protocols that y'all are now investing in. Like I said, I did this video. I've been investing in this protocol for since 2 days after it dropped. I caught on a little late, but I was the only one really singing the praises of Louverture, and now I'm seeing it's starting to go up. And people don't know. Like I'm dropping the juice right here first. But yeah, like listen, projects like this is high volatility, and I want to know because I seen a lot of people get crushed on Ring. I seen a lot of people get crushed on Ring. I'm gonna go there real quick. Seen a lot of y'all get crushed on Ring, and xring, just like I told y'all, I'm gonna do a video on that too. Y'all let me know if y'all want to know what's going on. Y'all want to know what's going on with the xring. I'm gonna do a video on xring as well, as I promised. As I promised y'all, and this is you notice that I didn't click my wallet or touch my wallet. This is on the Avalanche Network. I did go and buy in to some xring right when I made that last video for y'all. So this will probably be a whole nother video for you guys. What's going on behind the scenes, and everybody, because everybody's getting so much. They got so many so much bad blood with Ring. But it's pretty. If you look at these two projects, you're looking at the same exact. You can't get away from it, guys. This is a Ring fort. This is a Ring fort. This is a Ring fort. You hear what I'm saying? Like a lot of they start to change the white paper. They had to change a lot of the stuff on the pages because it was an exact replica. You can't change but so much. You see the stars and stuff. They slowly try to separate themselves. Even in the Discord of Ring, tell me why Ring is now talking about investing in Louverture, which seemed a bit sketchy. Because y'all know that this is a Ring fork and y'all know that it's bad blood with y'all. If y'all want to invest in anybody, why wouldn't y'all choose Gala? Or why wouldn't y'all? My thing is, in these protocols, people want to see that you mean what you saying, you say what you mean. If y'all say that we going to invest in 30 yield protocols, invest in one of them. Put some initiative for it. How do we expect to keep this project and this ball rolling within a project? Is it really sustainable? And I do understand why LVT, without question, changed the the return on your investment, your ROI and your APY, because it wasn't really sustainable. Y'all doing higher than Ring, and y'all expect these guys to stay in the game long. Well, they got to do something, and problems need to still be addressed. But is it worth really going crazy about? No, and that's why everybody is jumping in. Do I feel like you guys should ape? I do not feel like you guys should ape. And when I mean ape, I mean just throw a house at it. But I'm not even going to tap into the full page. But I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notification, but you got to be subscribed first. But like and subscribe. Turn up. And I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Everybody making money, because all us in this for the same thing. But appreciate y'all for tuning in again with Tank, investing with Tank LaRue. And like I say, do your homework. Put on your Dior, because I got mine on. Louverture sound form, but it might just be a hoop. We call it hoop ones where I'm from. But yeah, like and subscribe, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.